So I was watching I was watching Frankenstein on Frankenstein and then I was watching Species 1. I'm watching Species 2. And as I'm watching the movie and I see Species going to sleep, the creature, and it's remembering certain things of who it is, what it is. And I felt, and then something clicked. The movie, the TV show, The Tribe, where there's a bunch of kids and the world is ending, and they have to scare, they have to find anything to survive. And I felt, and like, I felt a wave energy passing through me, like I can remember my memory being wiped. And I remember, like, a couple months ago, new timeline, it was a wave of energy hit the planet, and it was so subtle, but it was very powerful enough. And I felt like the tribe, and I started remembering how, like, I was on a ship, and a white light passed my eyes, and I forgot who I was. And I started to understand that when the technology that they built, every time, okay, we thinking that a couple months ago we're staying home, we're spending time with our families, we get to sleep all day, and we don't even know what hit us. That's why people have amnesia. They can't differentiate what's real and what's not anymore. Like, you don't even know what's a real woman. That's very severe. And or man, like, you have buildings that appear out of nowhere, or stores that used to have certain letters, right? And some people remember this, some people remember that. And then the thing that came to my mind, when is when? And I felt a different wave hit me again. So then you get up and you don't even remember. Like, you have something you want to do, you don't remember. And the amnesia, the depression, and it's like I kept seeing, like, what they're trying to build and create is an apocalyptic world. They're trying to create a frequency where chaos, anything goes. And I kept feeling and seeing a wave of energy hit the planet, wiping people's memories. Like, you are aware of what's going on. You just don't remember. You don't remember it happening. And I felt it, and I saw it, the light hit the planet. And you're walking around like it's a normal day, and you're thinking that you're free when you're not. And as I can feel the fear, I'm like, oh my God, like, this coronavirus is much more dangerous than I thought. And technology that they're building, they already have. Every time they create a new dimension, a new reality, you forget. You become more dumber. Your brain becomes more fried. You can't even, you don't even know what's real anymore. What you thought was in the movies is becoming more and more real. I remember a couple years ago when I was a kid, I watched Batman Beyond, and they was taking animal DNA and mixing it with human DNA, and you had chimeras. And I saw a couple years ago, and I entered a different timeline, different world. They were selling, and there was the AI hopping in other worlds, other frequencies, collecting data and ciphering souls. And I saw in this time, in this future, this world, in the future to come, there will be cybernetic humans, and there will be chimeras, people that have animal skin, animal cause, DNA, mixed with humans. And this was a couple years ago, and I felt it my head hurts a little bit, but it's so subtle. The frequencies, the towers, the energy that they're using is inverted, polluted, backwards energy, and it shoots out negativity. It shoots out amnesia. It's like the energy that they're using is always used to suppress, wipe your memory, wipe your brain constantly, constantly. So when you die, it's much easier to enter it again. The game is set up so neatly, so articulated, creatively designed. The longer you play in it, you won't know or are able to sense what's real anymore. And I can feel like this is very, very dangerous. We're living in a very, very dangerous world, and we don't know what's at stake. We don't know what we've lost. And it's very dangerous to keep. It is very dangerous to not remember who you are. It's very dangerous to not recall and to tap in what's going on beyond the physical, beyond what your eyes can see. I saw, I wasn't consciously aware of it until tonight. I saw it. There was UV lights, bright light, very light, passing through the planet. Same way a couple of years ago, I saw how the planet was being upgraded. It's the same way, they have screwed with our brains and messed with us in so many ways.